Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Jennifer Scrapping Cane. Today I'm sharing an 11 by 8.5 layout. Christy's Beautiful Life, 30 Days of Sketches, Series 17. Today's sketch is Gloria, I believe. Sorry, couldn't see it. I kind of roughly followed this sketch. Not really. I have a large photo that I'm going to use, and the idea I took from it was all of the layers in different pieces. She kind of had a lot of squares and different flowers and stuff on the layout, and that's what I took from the layout. And I'm going to do a graduation photo. It's actually the last graduation photo I have of my goddaughter, not counting the ones that I have with her sister in the graduation kit that I put together last year, actually, around this time, I believe. I will hopefully have that one finished off here soon, fingers crossed. But here I have some scraps. I'm using a really old Bo Bunny collection that is, oh, what is this one called? I don't remember what it's called. It's really old. It's probably from 2016 or something. I think it's called Pop Quiz. Yeah, it's called Pop Quiz. The stickers there that I just showed, the black and white ones with the red heart, are actually from Adornit. Adornit hasn't been out since probably around the same time, 2015 or so. So those are really old. But I get a lot of them used on the layout. I really liked them, and they really matched with the color scheme that I end up going with. So here I have quite a few papers. Not all of them will make the cut, but some of them do make it on the layout. So I'm just showing them all. I love that blue paper, and that will work perfectly for other photos that I have and other school photos. But I am going to use that one today for hers. I only use actually one piece off of there, and it's not even the certificate that I'm going to show. I'm actually going to cut a little tiny globe right there in the bottom left corner of that paper for her layout and use it on the layout. And that is all I'm going to take from that sheet. And I don't know why I left all that in, but anyways, get started on the layout. I decided to go ahead and double mat my background papers. So I chose the yellow and the black. It's kind of like a grid, but it's at a diagonal, I guess. I don't know. It's actually not even a grid. It's more of a diamond shape, the background black paper. But I just use a little piece of it as a border around the edge, and then I use the tone-on-tone flower yellow paper. And of course, I laid it down crooked, and then I started tearing my black paper as I was trying to fix it. So I was like, okay, it just goes on. If it's crooked, it's crooked, because I didn't want to tear the background paper. So it's down. It's not as crooked as I thought it was going to possibly be, but I did start to tear that paper. So got to be careful with some of these older papers. The ATG either really sticks to them or it doesn't like to stick to them. This one, it liked to stick to it. So here, this one I had cut just a little bit too short. I'm not sure how I did that, but the letters are thickers and they're chipboard. Original like chipboard, they do not stick at all, except for to themselves, and definitely not to the background. So I will be using some liquid glue to put those down. The flowers came from a Pinkfresh collection that I'm actually using for the other graduation photos that I have left to do. And I just pulled some of the flowers out because they matched color-wise. And this collection did not have flowers or anything with it. I don't know. It could have possibly, I guess, but I don't have any of the embellishments that go with this collection. All I have are the pattern papers, and I believe that's it. I don't think I have a sticker sheet or anything. Um, I did use it originally for my son when he graduated, and I might have used the stickers then, but yeah, I couldn't find any in my stash, so I don't think I have any. But these other stickers work out perfectly. So I use that composition notebook over there for just a little piece of black up there. And I was going to do the certificate and I decided to do that. Instead, the pop of black just works a little bit better along with her black hair. And then the little quote of life over to the right that I'm going to use is on black. And I'm pop dotting up the little I did it and the graduation cap. I also popped up on pop dots this little flower here. It is the year she graduated, 23. And I'm going to use a little heart as the comma instead of a comma. And then I'm going to place that up in the corner of the photo. I already kind of laid everything out and showed you where it's all going to go. I'm just gluing it back down. And this is one of my favorite photos, even though it doesn't show her beautiful face, but I really like that it shows off her cap. She created her cap on her own. I helped her, of course, using my silhouette to print out the words so that she could glue them on top of the cap. And uh, basically, what it says is, I wanted to give up and I remembered who was watching. And it's a photo of her with her 5 younger siblings because, of course, they were all watching her. And she was the example of whether or not, do you finish high school or do you drop out? And in her biological family, there is pretty much nobody that has graduated high school. She's the first. So it was a huge accomplishment to graduate high school and be one of the first and to change that sequence of, not graduating high school. And she did it well. She graduated with honors. So she did really well, even with 2020 in there, where pretty much she wasn't in school for 2020. It was online, and she was struggling a lot that year, and really she wasn't in school. So the fact that she was able to come back and graduate on time and with honors is pretty good. So she really did a great job. So here I'm just putting Jacqueline, which is her name. And that's going to pretty much be it. I'm not going to add any sequins or flat back pearls or splatters or anything else. I just tucked that little leaf in there, and pretty much that is it. I enjoyed getting the inspiration from the sketch, but like I said, I didn't really totally follow it, but I love the end result and I love the layout that I created. Hopefully you guys do too, and hopefully you guys will join me again tomorrow for another layout. Like and subscribe, and I will see you then. Bye.